Yeah, this is nice. I guess braces get paid. Wait, is she not? Oh, she is there. Never mind. You can barely see her hand on the left. Wow, it's so pretty. The Shining City, Langport. This is really worthy of the name. Yeah, this is one of the best points of the city, honestly. Yeah. What a stylish waiter there. Okay then, Orcrail. Miss Orcrail. Please, enjoy your time here. You really are getting the VIP treatment here. Even the head chef came to greet you. Well, you know. A while ago I helped out this restaurant with something and they've been thankful to me ever since. And they don't seem to be too involved with Heiwei, so that's, like, really good for me too. I see. It must be nice being so popular. So there are some places that aren't, like, deeply connected with Heiwei? Yes, there's still a lot of capital in the city that isn't associated with Heiwei. And apparently this restaurant is, like the guild makes a lot of, like, deals with them, too. The food they serve here is also slightly different to what you usually see in the Shining City. It takes, like, inspiration from Lonlai, or Lonrai? That place from the light novel at the end of Trails into Reverie. I see, I'd heard there were a lot of different types of, like, Eastern styles. By the way... Alright then, let's get eating. Yes, let's eat it before it gets cold. A crab? Yes. Alright, I'm digging in. Wait, they've also got, like, a wooden pot there. What is that? Mmm. It really is delicious. Yeah, this is the kind of thing an apprentice working at, like, a famous restaurant in Lonlai would make. But man, I love being friends with the Sword Maiden. Getting to eat food this good. Stop it. Not to mention, I'm sure if you asked your client politely, they'd let you eat at a place just as good as this. Apparently that restaurant that's in the Nine Dragon Hotel is pretty amazing, so I hear. Oh, so you already know about that. They never request the guild's help for anything, so I knew that you were, like, the most suitable for this. That's not to say that I agree with it there. Well, they're kind of just using us as, like, a stopgap. We're their insurance to make sure that the situation doesn't get any worse until Thao returns from Crossbell. Oh, I'm sure, but still, I have to wonder if the White Dragon's trump card will actually, like, agree to what he's asking. She still hadn't discarded that name, but she seemed to be, like, lost last time I saw her. Wait, you know about Yin too? That's my line. It seems like these two are both, like, very well versed in, like, everything. Agnes, you're not gonna eat? Oh, I am. It's very delicious. I'm really happy you're here, Elaine. It's, like, really reassuring. Well, maybe I'm not saying, like, it's reassuring for us, more like, for the peace of Langport. Thank you, but I think you're overestimating me a bit. This city is a land being ruled by Heiwei. Even the, like, Calvard government is pretty much fine with that. Naturally, if it's to protect the citizens, I'll do whatever it takes, but pretty much everyone in the Eastern Quarter supports Heiwei. In this city, we're nothing more than, like, a deterrence. Elaine. In spite of that, you, the ace of the capital's, like, Bracers Guild, came out here. Is that because we're dealing with Almata? Yes, exactly. Usually, unless, like, the safety of the civilians is being, like, threatened, the guild never interferes with, like, two, like, underworld organizations fighting it out. There are a lot of exceptions, of course, but usually these underground forces will, like, fight it out in secret to avoid, like, crossing any lines. Yes, even the fighters are wary of that. Yeah, but it does feel weird hearing someone as young as you say that. But going back to what I was saying, there was one organization that had no issues with crossing that line that appeared a few years ago, and that is Almata. You probably already know this, but until recently, like Heiwei was the strongest like underworld force in the Republic, and Almata used to be nothing more than a mid-level mafia run by a bunch of whiteys. She actually did say white people there, but that all changed around 8 years ago. Their former boss, Enric, like made a huge mistake. But I'm sure your friend would know way more about what happened there than I do. I guess so. I've only heard through like hearsay though. Anyway, the one who overthrew Enric and seized control of the mafia back then was just like a young leader kind of thing, but like not the actual leader, just like a leader of some people, I guess. Gerald Dantes, the current leader of Almata. So that's... I've only heard his name, but is he really that, like, bad news? He expanded the scale of the mafia like tens of times in just a few years. And he has the charisma to lead some of the strongest fighters in the underworld. Not to mention, the man himself is incredibly strong and has this strange, like, nature to him. Oh, Van says, you're speaking like you actually met him. Of course she did, didn't she? I guess that was who she, like, fought back in the light novel at the end of Reverie. I figured it was someone from Almata, but I guess he was the leader. I only met him once. He never actually, like, named himself to me, and he was using camouflage, so I couldn't really see him. But I did meet someone that I thought to be Gerald, and fought with him. I really wish I would have been able to catch him at that time. But I couldn't do anything. I get chills down my spine whenever I think back to it. He's really a dangerous man. If you're gonna say that much, he must be pretty insane. Yes, and also the Guild and the police have been searching or looking into Almata for the past few years. I imagine CID, as well as Heiwei and a lot of other underground organizations are doing the same. But all of our private investigations have ended in failure, and there have been more than just a few racers and policemen that have died. So they're that dangerous? And about A's upper brass, we've managed to confirm a few more of them aside from that Melchior that you met. And I imagine at least a few of them are currently in this city. Leaving Van aside, and I can kind of understand Fairy, but... Agnes, this is far too dangerous for you. You attend Aramis High School. You must be so busy anyway, but why do you choose to do something like this, like, on your time off? I'm sorry I can't tell you anything, but I have, like, a really good reason for this. And that reason binds me and torments me, and has made me give up on a lot of different things. But after meeting Van and helping him with his work, and then meeting Ferry, I feel like my world has gotten wider. What I really want to do, and who I really want to be. I feel like I'm beginning to see the path I want to take. There are also other, more direct reasons why I'm doing this, but that's mainly it. Agnes. I still don't agree with this, but I feel like I won't be able to convince you otherwise. Understood. At least in regard to this, I won't, like, interfere with your choice. That being said, don't do anything reckless. That goes for you too, Fairy. Yes. Understood. Yeah, that's right. You better make sure to listen to this scary lady. And of course, I'm talking about you too. Yes, miss. Thank you for waiting. Here is your dessert, the Sun Buchan? What? It's here! The hell is that thing? It looks like slime. Wow, it's such a pretty shade of gold, and this it's got such a weird shape too. It's like bouncy. You eat it with chopsticks? This texture. It's so sweet. He's using some very abstract, like, Japanese like expression to describe this, and I don't know how to translate it, but basically he's saying it's like a dessert of mystery and intrigue. It's so rich and thick, but it doesn't feel overbearing in the least, and it's got such a like nice sweetness to it, and also the texture. This is a revolution in the dessert world. He said that with a weird accent too. Yes, it's so delicious. She just says, has something been happening since a long time ago? She doesn't say what. Oh, she probably means Van's like addictiveness to sweets. She says, he wasn't really like this when he was that young, but... After dinner, they parted ways with Elaine in front of the restaurant and rode the bus back to the Eastern Quarter. So I guess that was in the new city, that restaurant. Even though it had like well, I guess it's still Eastern style city kind of thing. So even the new city's like influence, I don't know. It was still fairly early in the evening, but they were tired from like their first day here. So once returning to the inn, they like ended their activities for the day. Yeah, it's no problem. Understood. I'll be there in a minute. Oh. Alright, Fairy has Reen's like ability to sense like presences even through like closed doors. Oh. Flash or Flush. Yeah, that's a poker thing. I win. I thought I'd be able to win tonight. You did a good job holding out with your tricks, but going all in at the end there was a bit rash. With this, you'll be paying double for the information fee. You got no objections with that, right? Yeah, fine, I'll contribute to your alcohol addiction. Fine. Maybe this is off topic, but I heard that young Elaine came here. Oh yeah, you did know her, didn't you? She arrived, like, this evening. What's with that? You're grossing me out. Oh, I was just thinking, I guess popular men have, like, troubles of their own. It must be hard being stuck between so many, like, good-looking girls, huh? What are you on about? You still hungover from this morning? And besides, you're not one to talk. Didn't you have that old friend that was... And then he cuts off. No, stop talking about that, please. Hey, what are you talking about? Shush, don't get involved in the men's conversation. We're like exchanging fun information at night. God, this is why I hate men sometimes. You idiot. I got some deeper information than what I told you at like noon, lunchtime. And this might be a bit too much for those girlies, especially the blonde one. And that's why I came alone. So this is a Forspriggan request from Jack. And the title is, we got some pro, like, scam artists. I want you to investigate them. And it says, recently, there's been a group of 2 very skilled scam artists that have been going around pubs in Langport. Usually this is where I'd, like, come in and do something about it, but there's a rumor that they're being backed by A. So I'd like you to investigate them in my stead. If you do well, then I'll make sure to, like, pay you lots, even, like, taking off what you owe me for the information fee. If you want, like, details, go and ask Powason owner. What the hell? I don't know who that is, but we've got a new thing in our to-do list. So we got scam artists that have connections with A. This does seem like a bit of a tough one. I guess that request was written on a card. Alright then, I'm off. You going alone? Yeah. Now, I know that you're strong, but I seriously don't recommend walking around alone at night. I'm being completely serious when I say this. You should probably ask, like, Elaine to come with you. No, I'm pretty sure you are joking. Like, there's no way I could ask that of her. Anyway, I'll be careful. You know that I have a good nose, don't you? You were right about that. So I guess, do your best, Spriggan. Oh, we got a topic now. Oh, so this is the owner. So the owner part was his title. Well, we're gonna keep going for a little bit, and I'm gonna tell you exactly why. So earlier we ran into Aaron. I'm obviously gonna make him the thumbnail for the first part. But in the second one, we had dinner with Elaine, and you know what happens whenever I put Elaine in the title? I get so many fucking views. Like, I usually don't really care about that, but for some reason, people really, really like it when I put Elaine in the title. I mean, in the thumbnail. Because, like, I had a side quest video with her in the thumbnail because we had an event with her. And they got, like, more views than the Chapter 1 finale, like, in, like, 24 hours or something. It was insane. So, I have a method to my madness. Let's ask him about the scam artists. There's also a required quest, so it's kind of different to what we've been doing. Oh, Van, you on the job? You really are a hard worker. Yeah, Jack asked me to do something. Oh, is this about those scam artists? Their names are Samson and Richie. They're not people you usually see around here. And they came around a week ago to, like, gamble in this pub. Hull fought them back then, but she barely lost. Hull did? Then they must be pretty skilled. Well, that being said, I'm sure if Hull was, like, serious from the get-go, things would have gone differently. But those 2 pretended to be, like, new gamblers. Although Hull's saying that's, like, no excuse for why she lost. So they pretended to be, like, newbies to gambling. Actually, come to think of it, I heard that that's what happened with Jack's old friend. You really know your stuff. But she really doesn't like to remember it, so I make a point not to bring it up. But also because of that, it seems that she can't, like, forgive herself for letting this happen this time. Well, I get how she feels. Anyway, after that game, Samson and Richie showed their true colors. We beat Jack's partner, Hal, and even Jack wouldn't be a match for us. And they started saying things like that everywhere they went, and, like, invading other gambling places in the Shining City. But that's about all I can tell you. As far as A is concerned, I have no idea. No, that's fine what you told me. I'll, like, do the rest with some legwork, I guess. After all, it seems like it's difficult for Jack and Hal to move, like, or to do something about this. Yes, the culprits know both of their faces, after all. Please handle this, but be careful. Thanks for worrying about me, boss. Alright, if I'm gonna go around asking people, I'll need to find someone who's, like, well-versed in, like, the underworld in this city. First, I guess I'll go and visit, Dr. Lonkai's, like, clinic that's around here. I think that's the same place we took the side quest lady to. Wait, there's another side quest? I will do it, but only after I do a little bit more of this side quest. I mean this main quest. Because I want to have them in different videos, of course. Alrighty. What do you have to say? This guy's called the Eastern Doctor Lonkai. Arkride. I didn't think you'd come visiting here at this time of night. Samson and Richie, huh? Yes, I do hear their names, like, from time to time. Actually, Shen Li, you played a game with them, didn't you? Yes, I like gambling quite a lot myself. I was just out gambling and they asked me to, like, play them, so, I just, like, played them. Yeah, that's, convenient, so how was it like to play them? At first I thought that the only reason they beat Hull was because they used that dirty trick, but I still feel like they were pretty capable gamblers there. From my point of view, they both seem to be like on equal footing with Hull. So they're both on par with Hull, huh? That's pretty impressive. Oh, I see, so even if I were to play against them, I doubt I'd win. Yes, if you want to outdo them, then you'll need a proper plan. However, they're very careful, and they always bring around bodyguards with them. If you're gonna challenge them, please be careful. Don't go too overboard, Arkride. I know. Alright then, Doctor and Shenli. I'm off now, that's what he's saying. Okay, there is one more person in the Eastern Quarter that likes gambling. Old Man Jiggin from the antique store. I think I'll go see what he has to say. And we will... Wait. I don't actually know if this is gonna, like, advance the story or whatever. I'm gonna play it safe, though. I think I'm gonna start this side quest now, and then we'll, like, finish it next time. I think that makes sense. Oh, wow, you're not with those girls that you were with this morning or this afternoon? Well, I guess Langport at night is dangerous in a lot of ways. I'm sure you already know this, but be careful too, Van. I know. Jack said the same thing. Oh, I see. Well, I'm sure you're busy from your work, but if you have some time, why don't you take it or have a drink here? I'm sure Jack's free, and I'll, like, specially make some sweets for you to enjoy too. Aw. Wait, what? You're just saying the same thing. Well, I guess I gotta ask her about this. If you're asking about them, then you must know that I lost. Yeah, you know. I don't have any excuse. And I'm supposed to be Jack's partner. But if I get another chance to play them, I definitely won't lose. Yep, and I don't doubt it. Thanks. But still, Jack said you were talking about, like, nighttime fun, or, like, I guess it means, like, something dirty, I don't know. But he was just requesting something of you, huh? Well, it seems like A's involved too, so try and, like, understand where Jack's coming from. Well, as far as I'm concerned, he doesn't need to worry about me. Well, whatever. I guess I'm not really in a position to be acting selfish now. Sorry for making you worry, or whatever. It's fine. I'm also doing this, like, while I'm chasing another case, so it's nothing. Oh, so that wasn't a side quest, it was a sub-event. That's weird that it had the green icon. I guess that was, like, a fuck-up, I guess. Well, no more side quests. At least not yet. Still a bit worried there. Or maybe we did have to do that eventually, like talk to her about that, because it was still part of the side quest, I guess. Oh, there was something I wanted to say and I forgot, that's why I cut there, but I remembered. So, that, like, old friend that Haru and Jack, or Hal and Jack kept talking about, is that the same person that, like, came into their, like, bar in Trails in the Sky 3rd? Because, like, you didn't get to see who it was, but I remember you fight Hal first, and then Jack comes up, and then you beat him. Is that, like, was that a woman? And, like, who actually was it? I feel like they never actually explained that in the game. But maybe it's, like, alluded to in the books. Either way, that's going to be it for this video. Next time, we'll, like, I guess continue tracking down these scam artists. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you then.